Howdy y'all, today I'm going to teach you how to do the two-step. So just start going quick. Oh, wrong video, sorry. So today we're actually going to talk about two-step equations with variables. So the point of doing two-step equations is to isolate the variable using inverse operations and to work backwards to solve for x. In this problem, 5x minus 14 equals 6, you want to isolate the variable by using the inverse operation for negative 14. So the inverse operation for negative 14 would be adding 14. So you add 14 to both sides, so it becomes 5x equals 20. Then you divide 5 to both sides to isolate the variable. So x is equal to 4. You do a quick mental check to see if you're right. So if you plug in 4 to x, then 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 minus 14 equals 6. Here's another example. X over 3 plus 6 is equal to negative 4. To isolate the variable, you would use the inverse operation for positive 6. So you subtract 6 from both sides, and that becomes 1/3 over x equals negative 10. The reason why it's 1/3 over x is because it's easier to do the problem because the coefficient of x is always 1. So you can just kick the x out in front of the problem to make it easier for yourself by adding the coefficient of x, which is always 1. So you want to get rid of the fraction in this problem by doing the coefficient of 1 over 1/3, which is 3 over 1. So these cancel out, which leaves x, and then you times every number by 3. So 3 times negative 10 would be negative 30. So x is equal to negative 30. You do a quick mental check. Negative 30 over 3 plus 6 is equal to negative 4. So that becomes negative 10. Negative 6 equals negative 4. So this is how you do the equation with a negative fraction. So negative 3/4 x plus 11 is equal to 29. You isolate this variable by using the inverse operation for positive 11, which is negative 11. So you subtract 11 from both sides. This comes out to negative 3/4 x is equal to 18. Then you get rid of this fraction by doing negative 4 over 1 and negative 4 over 1 and multiplying each side. It becomes 3x is equal to negative 72. Then you divide by 3 to both sides, and the answer is x equals negative 24. So check your work. So negative 24 plugs into x. So a negative times a negative will end up being a positive. So this will come out, so 3/4 of 24 is 18. So 18 plus 11 is equal to 29. Okay, so I want you to pause the video and try 4/7 x minus 12 is equal to 20. And negative 3x plus 5 is equal to 17. Let's see how you do when you come back. Welcome back, y'all. Let's see how you did. So for this problem, 4/7 x minus 12 is equal to 20. You should have done the inverse operation for negative 12 and gotten 4/7 x equals 32. Then you get rid of the fraction by doing 7 over 1 to both sides, and it becomes 4x is equal to 224. You divide by 4 on both sides to isolate the variable, and x is equal to 56. On this problem, negative 3x plus 5 is equal to 17. You should have done the inverse operation for positive 5, which is negative 5. So subtract 5 from both sides. Equals negative 3x is equal to 12. You divide by negative 3 on both sides to isolate the variable, and x is equal to negative 4. Challenge, y'all! So, your challenge for today is negative 2/3 equals 4x minus 5/6. Come back when you think you have it. If you got this answer, good job. But if you didn't, I'll help you through it. So negative 2/3 is equal to 4x minus 5/6. You use the inverse operation of 5/6 to isolate the variable. So the inverse of negative 5/6 would be positive 5/6. So you add 5/6 to both sides. It becomes 1/6 equals 4x. You get rid of the fraction by multiplying by 6 on both sides, and it becomes 1 equals 24x. You divide by 24 to isolate the variable. it becomes 1 over 24 equals x. You plug in 1/24 for x, and 4 times 1/24 becomes 1/6. And then 1/6 minus 5/6 is equal to -4/6, which simplifies to -2/3. Tune in for my next video on how to do the two-step.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. I'm here to teach you